Good morning, it's Nikki Thompson, and I'm on my morning walk as usual. And this morning, I wanted to really chat about kind of boundaries around what goes into our mind. And I was talking about it this week, earlier this week, but I feel like it's just such a crucial message. The boundaries that we set around the information we take in, whether it's through social media, whether it's through what we watch on TV, the books that we read, the music that we listen to, and the people that we listen to and talk to. These things can really impact our state of mind, our emotional state, and the projection of our life, really, because when you're constantly bombarded with messages that don't fit in with what you believe, you can start to change what you genuinely believe. So if you're constantly bombarded with those messages, then you're going to be shifting the projection of your life. So one of the things that I know, I'm kind of go up and down, and I can tell, so I can get quite down when I'm watching too much television, particularly TV series. I kind of get really sucked in. Obviously, that's what they're designed for. And for me, I have to stop watching TV series. And in fact, we went to choose something to watch the other night. I'm like, cannot be a series. Has to be a movie that's done and dusted. It cannot be a TV series. I get so sucked into the emotional state of the characters. It's crazy. And that's why I can't watch thrillers. That's why I can't watch movies where children or people are hurt, because I get so sucked into it, and it impacts my emotions. So I'm really, really strong in my mental boundaries about what information I'm absorbing all the time. And I also notice what I'm doing on my morning walks. If I am listening to kind of inspiring people in the morning on my morning walks, I feel like I walk higher, like I stand taller, I feel better for the rest of the day, and it really impacts how my emotional state. And it really puts me on the path that I want to be on. So we have a choice of what we're absorbing. We have a choice of what we're listening to, reading to, and absorbing all the time. And is what we're listening to and reading and all of those kinds of things, is that the life that we want? Because that's what the life that we're going to have if that's what we're constantly absorbing. And I was talking to Ollie about this the other night, and for me, social media is like a vision board. What I'm scrolling and seeing regularly is what I want to create. And so if the stuff that I'm seeing on social media isn't the life that I want to create, then I unfollow. So if people are going on about stupid crap I don't believe in, then I just unfollow them. I don't want to see that on a daily basis, because I can feel I get angry, I feel I get annoyed, and I don't want to feel like that. You get to choose how you want to feel. I don't watch the news because it's full of crap. It's just one person's overarching opinion on the world, and I don't need to listen to their opinion on the world. And so I'm really particular and really strong in the boundaries that I set on what I absorb on a regular basis. So I want you to have a think about what's on your social media feed. Are the people on there the life that you're trying to create? Is that what you want? And if it's not, you need to unfollow. And I unfollow pages, and I know that, I'm not for everybody, and that's perfectly okay. You're not for everybody either, and that's perfectly okay. If people unfollow me or friends unfollow me or whatever it is, I don't take that personally, because we just have a different opinion, a different perspective. And there is definitely the argument saying, oh, you shouldn't just delete everyone who has a different opinion than you. And I don't. It's just how they present it. I have loads of friends, and we have all very differing opinions. Even my family, we all have very different opinions. I don't delete them because they're not being negative constantly on their feeds. And the people that you might see in Facebook groups, I think Facebook groups are often the worst for that. People just go on constant rants, and I don't want to absorb that. So I just unfollow or leave the group or things like that. And it makes a huge difference on my overall way that I live my life and the way that I feel on a daily basis. And the other thing that I love to do is, again, we can choose our boundaries around what we're absorbing, but we can also choose what we do first in the mornings. Instead of absorbing other people's information first up when we wake up, journal. writing down what your own thoughts are is really, really important. So for me, I journal as soon as I wake up. I don't look at my phone yet. I do some journaling and think about the goals that I want to set. Think about the life that I'm creating, and I journal it out. I sometimes use journal prompts from people. Otherwise, I'm just kind of free flowing, whatever's coming to mind. Goals that I'm working on, I'm like writing them down again. I'm writing how I visualize my life being once I've achieved those goals. And that's how I've created the life that I have now. This was a goal of mine initially, to have the house that I have, to be able to go for a walk every morning, to have the connection I have with my children and my family, and to be in the position that I am right now. That was a goal of mine before, like a couple of years ago, and now I'm continuing to expand on that. And again, I wrote about this the other day, that, I have deep gratitude for where I'm at, and I also have deep desire for where I'm going. And it's about honoring both of those, having both of those elements. So I hope you got something out of today. You might spend a little bit of time unfollowing some people and pages on social media, and also unsubscribing to emails so that you're not constantly inundated with just crap all day long in your inbox. So I hope you have got something out of today, and I'm off to my brother's wedding, which I'm very excited about tomorrow. It's going to be a big day, and I hope you have the most epic Friday. See you later.